everybody! Today we will be talking about the PlayStation 6 release date surfaces. Fan complaint is too early. Well, anyway, we'll be talking about it. So, yeah, just please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Sorry, guys, I have not been uploading again. But the thing is that, like, you know, the way I was doing the videos before kind of seemed a little, you know, unorthodox. It made it harder to make content, you know? So, yeah, I don't know why I even thought of doing it like this, but I found an easier way to do it. And now you guys will be getting daily videos from me. Thank you. Anyways, now we will be talking about this beautiful article over here by Angrad Redden. Sorry if I butchered that, but I don't know what the hell you expect from someone who's that illiterate. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? I don't know about you, but it seems like only yesterday we were skewering I don't know, the internet in the hopes that we would find the elusive PlayStation 5 in stock. Now 3 years on, talk has already turned to the PlayStation 6 and when we can expect to see this, the next Sony console. Released by the end of 2020, the PS5 spent its first few months in its lifespan pretty much being impossible to get. That's true. I mean, not really, but also, like, you have to worry about bots. You have to worry about, I don't know, man. It was kind of annoying. Like, I tried to scalp one myself, so that's why I'm annoyed. Like, I usually don't care about getting consoles at launch, so that's why I didn't care. But, you know, now it started getting more expensive. Now it started, making the games more expensive. The PlayStation Plus got more expensive. It's like, okay, I thought it's supposed to get cheaper over time, not more expensive. So that's why I was like, man, I gotta get myself a PS5 now before they increase the price even more. So, yep, I got the God of War bundle. Anyways, release at the end of 2020, the PS5 spent, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, with stocks running low and scalpers running wild, the Sony console was like gold dust, which did not bode well for the PlayStation 6. Yes, okay, now we'll talk more about this. But yeah, let's just continue on for now. Despite no confirmation of a release date for the PlayStation 6, a date has recently surfaced online, and fans are already agreeing that it's way too soon. Yeah, posted on r/gaming leaks and rumors. You know, not really a good source. One contributor has shared that the PS6 may be released in 2028 or later, according to PlayStation Lifestyle, whatever. Okay, let's stop right there for a second and kind of just say that 2028 is actually that's actually pretty late for a console release. If you think about it, like 8 years or later, that's a lot. You know, when did the PS5 release? 6 years after the PS5 or the PS4. I'm sorry. When did the PS4 release? Okay, let's see. 7 years after. So 8 or more years is actually more than typical console lifespan. But I know why people are saying this, though. Let me say why people are saying this, and I absolutely agree with them. The PS5 and Series X have not been utilized yet. They have not. What we got are PS4 games or horribly optimized PS5 and Series X games. We did not get a game that properly used the PS5 or Series X. So that's why people are saying it's too soon, and I absolutely agree. Now, 2028 is not a bad release for a new console, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like you didn't even utilize your own. Like, you didn't even utilize your own. And don't even get me started on PS5 Pro. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But yes, Sony, Microsoft, whoever, you need to contact developers. Tell them, look, if you're not going to optimize well for our consoles, we are not going to allow your game on it. They will fucking bend down like the skin-kneed whores that developers are, okay? And they better. Like, bro, I have a PS5 Series X. They ain't being utilized very well. Like, I'm just being honest. And then like a bunch of other games, like the one that just came out, Quantum Break or whatever. That fucking thing says how much it utilizes on PS5. Yeah, it looks like a shitty Xbox 360 game. It's utilized? You sure? Oh, whatever, man. But yeah, that's what people are saying, and I absolutely agree. Anyways, continuing forward, because I want to get to the PS5 Pro. I want to get to how stupid that concept is, right? Furthermore, the rumor corresponds with the Sony document, which claimed that the PS6 would be launched sometime after 2027. If all this is true, we can expect to see the PS5 Pro in launch in 2024, with the PS6 following sometime in 2028 or later. Although this is still a long way away, it is still a short time frame considering the PS5 is only 3 years old. Yup, and here's why the PS4 Pro, or PS5, I'm sorry, Pro is a stupid idea. Unless, we'll get to the unless. But let me tell you why it's a dumb idea. The PS5 is already capable. It is a much capable console than the PS4 ever was. Even at launch, people complained about the PS4 being very underpowered and the Xbox One being very underpowered. Terrible CPUs, like mid-range PC specs. Yeah, they're terrible. They're awful. But somehow developers still went around it because they were still somewhat capable consoles, right? Well, the PS5 and Series X are really capable consoles. And the fact that we are seeing just PS4 and Xbox One, my God, sorry, I'm getting confused with the Xbox naming scheme. But the Xbox One games as well, just being ported to the PS5 and Series X with little to no change whatsoever is like completely criminal. That's the best we get. The worst we get are games that are only on the PS5 and Series X and are terribly utilized. So why the fuck would we want a PS5 Pro when the PS5 itself isn't getting utilized? Can someone please tell me that in the comment section below? Please comment to me. Why would you want a PS5 Pro? Right? Now, let's get to the unless part. Unless they make the PS5 Pro compatible with every, and I mean every single PlayStation console. I'm talking about PS1, I'm talking about PS2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the only way a PS5 Pro, that's the only way I'm getting one, shit. Like, that's the only reason a PS5 Pro has a reason to exist. Otherwise, fuck right off. You don't deserve to exist. You deserve to be aborted, okay? And then, like, didn't Sony just release a hardware failure that was the PS5 Slim, you know? Didn't they just release that? I mean, for God's sakes, bro. Look, I understand that they're trying to keep up the life of the PS5, but you know, like especially for the people who invested into VR2 and all the other stuff like PlayStation VR2, but that's not going to do it. The way you do it is tell these dipshit developers, hey, do your fucking job, or else you're not allowed to put anything on our platform. Got it? Okay, cool. You know, that's what they need to do. Because I'm getting sick and tired of people being, oh, my developers, oh my God, mental health. Shut up. In the Xbox 360 and PS3 days, they used to make fucking banger after banger after banger. And all these games put these PS5 and Series X, quote unquote, exclusives to fucking shame. Even Sony and Microsoft are making dog shit first party games. You know? It's unacceptable. Jesus. Even in Nintendo's camp, can you guys just think about for a second how capable the Switch really is? The Switch is more capable than the Xbox 360 and PS3. Those consoles are not weak, especially if you put them in a portable factor. Shut the hell up. There are mobile games that take better advantage of that, so we should get better games too. Anyways, getting to the last part now. One Redditor user thinks more time should be spent on the PS5. I agree. One time where I actually agree with Reddit. Are people really that excited to jump on a new console gen already? No, No one is. Not even an upgrade. Anyways, already in a few years, when the PS5 one already struggles with getting titles, that's absolutely true. Even with the resources that Sony has, I don't understand. 2, new games are taking longer and longer to release, for no reason might I add. 3, the increase in quality of these consoles are getting smaller and smaller. Yup. Yes. Absolutely agree. They wrote. And sure, the PS5 may get some actual games by the time 2026 and 2027 rolls around, but are you really going to want to repeat the process with the PS6 and wait for the last 2 years? For waiting for the last 2 years of the console's life for it to start receiving actual content? I agree. I absolutely agree with that. My God, this guy is actually spitting facts. Shit. A Redditor spitting facts? That's when you know you're wrong. Anyways, man. Yeah, where do I even get started with this? This is also one thing that I'm happy that this guy brought up, because I absolutely agree. 1, struggling to get titles, that is absolutely correct. Even on Nintendo's camp, it's like, why are any of you having trouble getting stuff on your consoles? Why? Why? The Series X and PS5 not only are one of the most, no, if not the most capable consoles in the world, but you also have the Switch, which again is kind of older hardware, but it's easy hardware. It's easy to develop for hardware. It's Android essentially. Like, it's Nintendo Android. That's what it is. It's like, if you can't get games out on that Nintendo, I don't know what to say other than you failed. You know? You, Sony, and Microsoft, all of them are having more trouble releasing games for no reason. They have more people working for them. They have better hardware, more mainline hardware, you know? Like, for Nintendo, the Switch is basically a Wii U. How the fuck are you not getting games out on it? And I know that people say, oh, but you got the Zeldas and the Marios. Like, okay, look at the release dates, okay? Look at when Breath of the Wild came out and Tears of the Kingdom came out. Look at the Mario sports games, how they came out, you know? Look at the crappy Mario HD collections, how they came out, you know? Look at, oh my God, look at the terrible Pokemon games and the Xenoblade games that have awful performance on their console. Look how that came out, you know? So it's like, yes and no. It's like, they have no excuse, you know? Like, yes and no on the fact that, yeah, you know, oh, it's more to work with, but it's exactly what you said there, more to work with. Why is it taking them longer to release games? It doesn't make any sense. And then 2 new games are taking longer to release. Yeah, again, for no reason, honestly. I understand, like, games from the Xbox 360 and PS3, fine. But, my God, man. There's no reason for the PS4 and onwards to release more. I'm sorry, there isn't. There really isn't. Unless you're demaking a game that was on the PS4 and Xbox One on the Switch, there's no reason why your game should take long. I'm sorry. Oh, man. And the increase the quality of these consoles are getting smaller and smaller. That's absolutely true as well. How many controller drifts have you gotten this console generation, guys, all of you, compared to the Xbox 360 and PS3 days? Honestly, even the PS3 days. Yeah, the controller felt like a McDonald's toy, but god damn it, man. I did not get nowhere near as many drifts as I did on the PS3 controller than I did the 4 controller. You know? Or my brother, who had the PS3 way longer than I ever had. You know? So it's weird. I don't know. Alright. As mentioned, Sony is yet to confirm a release date for the PS6, but let us hope that when it does finally arrive, it will have a much smoother launch than its predecessor. I hope so too. That is amen, my man. Amen. Look, I care about video games. I like video games. It's my favorite hobby. And like seeing it get worse and worse really hurts, you know, in a way. Like it hurts my fun side, you know. There's obviously so many beautiful things in life, blah blah blah. I didn't want to talk about this in a fucking entertainment video. It's cringe beyond belief. But yes, there are many beauties in life, no shit. But we're talking about entertainment here. Entertainment is supposed to satisfy a different side of you, and honestly, it doesn't do that anymore. Not for me. And with all these failures, like of you know, this terrible thing where, you know, they're taking gaming and making it more mainstream in a sense that, oh, we need to get across the message from everything, bro. Like, oh, we need to put women in everything. Oh, we need to put, you know, this, and that and everything so we could shield ourselves from criticism. It's getting annoying. And honestly, like, it really is getting, I'm intolerant of that shit now. You know, it's fine that they did it once or twice in 2015 and 2016. It was fun for us to laugh at, but now this is getting out of hand. And Sony releasing another console that's most likely going to repeat the same mistakes, if not double down on it, really, I'm not a huge fan of. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.